Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I decided to do a artsy video, I guess. I don't know. I was just about to draw something, but I was like, what better way to profit off of my art skills than filming a video that makes me no money? I have just been really obsessed with glass painting lately. I really wish I picked up this hobby much earlier. I've been painting like crazy for the past week, and I thought I'll show you guys how I did it. Before I get into drawing, I'm going to show you guys some of my previous pieces because I'm really proud of them and I just wanted to show off my skills. So yeah, okay. So I got a couple of them right here, and before I started drawing on these picture frames, I actually drew 3 pictures on my wall, and I was like, girl, we need to bring this to the next level. So I was just on Instagram and I saw a lot of people drawing anime characters on picture frames, and it's supposed to be glass painting, but the picture frames that I picked up are cheap, so they're actually just acrylic plastic boards. So the first one I have here is this one, which is Killua from Hunter x Hunter. First of all, I really want to get into anime. I really want to. I know I started late. People usually start their anime phase in like middle school, and I'm 21 now. I'm just starting. So please recommend good anime. I need to know. I don't know what to watch. I just recently started watching Banana Fish, and I'm on episode 7 or 8 or something like that, and I'm obsessed. I just drew this last night. I even added glitter in the background. Not sure if you can see it, but one thing that is kind of bad about this painting, the shadow parts on his face is a bit too dark. Other than that, not the worst one. Okay, the next painting is my first attempt of trying glass painting, and there are 2 sides to it. The very first painting that I did is Mikey from Tokyo Revenger, but I fucked up his forehead last minute. I was so mad. I almost threw this across my room. It was not the best. Like, you can see all the defects on it, but if you look at this from a distance, it's a pretty decent painting. He's my favorite character on the show. I'm sorry, daddy. The other side is Draken, obviously from the same show. I don't want to brag, but it's perfect. The proportions is really good, and the colors are pretty good. Also like the shiny glittery red background. Okay, now we're getting into the bigger pieces. So this one is definitely my top favorites. Nanami Kento from Jujutsu Kaisen. Love him so much. I also finished this painting yesterday. One thing about glass painting is I don't know what to do with the backgrounds. I could leave it blank. If I don't put a paper behind it, it's just gonna show this ugly background. It just looks kind of bland without anything in the background. Next one is a failed piece, is Zenitsu. Bitch, I don't really fucking know his name, from Demon Slayer. The shadows are way too dark, and there are also like smudges on his face. Okay, the next one. This is my favorite glass painting of all times. I poured my heart and soul into this one, and I'm giving this one away, which kind of made me sad, but anyways, Gojo. Everyone's favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen. You cannot tell me I did not peak. You cannot tell me I did not ate this up, okay? The skin tones, the proportions, the eyeballs, bitch. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors, and I have to mix all these myself. The 2 hardest things when I'm doing these paintings, the first thing is obviously the sketches. You could find graphs on the internet and then print it out and then trace it out, but I don't do that because I'm a hard worker. Just kidding. I don't have a printer. That's why I have to like sketch out the drawings first and then trace it. Sketching out the original picture is really hard, but this one I peaked. I really ate this up. The second hardest part about this whole glass painting thing is mixing colors. So it's really hard to get the right tone and shade sometimes. I should draw another one just to keep it for myself. Last but not least, Tomie by Junji Ito. I'm surprised I actually got it done, because when I first looked at the original picture, I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to sketch that out? But somehow I did. I still messed up big time though. The shoulders are way too narrow, and the hair, don't even get me started on the hair. Bitch, I was just too lazy to use white paint and all that, so I decided to paint it all black and scrape it off, and it just turned out to be this mess because clearly a dumb bitch can do shit. So the hair is a big no-no, but the rest, the face, it looks really good. I'm really proud of this face. That's all the paintings that I have so far. Today we are gonna draw another one on camera. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Yeah. So, sorry about the vertical framing. I should have placed my phone horizontally, but anyways, I just grabbed a piece of paper, traced out the size of the frame, cut it, and now I'm drawing Levi from Attack on Titan. Side note, I finished reading the manga a couple days ago, and I'm not gonna spoil anything or get into the plots, but y'all should really watch it. Watch the anime, watch the show, read the manga, whatever you want to. Man, anyways, okay, so right now just sketching him out. When I look at the finished product, I realized it still looked kind of wonky and the proportions are kind of off. Okay, so right now I'm taking the plastic frame, put it on top of the sketch that I just finished, and tracing it over with marker. And don't worry if you mess up the lines, because you can always use alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and wipe it out. Same thing with acrylic paint. You can always use rubbing alcohol to erase it and redraw it. I don't know what it is, but whenever I use markers to trace it over, there's always bubbles and blank spaces in between the lines, and I don't know how to fix this because when I draw lines over it, it just kind of wipes out the previous marker. So let me know how to fix it. I know I can use black acrylic paint and trace it over, but I'm too lazy, and it's just gonna make things worse because my paintbrushes aren't that thin and my hands aren't that steady, so it's just gonna mess things up. Anyways, right now I'm just mixing colors and building the colors layer by layer. Usually I go for the highlights first or the shadows because they're like smaller in size, so I draw them first, and at the end when you draw things that has bigger area, you can just cover everything up and not worry about using the wrong color, if that makes sense. Alright, so right now I'm just using a tissue and rubbing alcohol to clean up the edges a little bit, all the smudges and all that stuff, so it wouldn't look dirty and ugly. So yeah, this is the finished product. Not my best work, I'm not gonna lie, because the proportions are kind of off, but I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!